Hey everyone, it's Alissa from Planned Alissa, and I am here with a reselling vlog video. I am filming on my camera because my computer's warming up and it's not ready to film, and I figured, hey, I will do this while I am waiting for that. Gotta maximize my use of my time here. And I'm also waiting for my boyfriend to give me a call so we can head out and do some sourcing. It is Wednesday morning. We normally go out. We have, it's not like a strict schedule or anything, but we generally go out Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's wintertime. They were forecasting snow for yesterday. We got some snow, but it was like barely anything. So they were wrong on that forecast. And anyway, I was like, well, we'll just go out Wednesday instead. Probably go out maybe Wednesday, go out today and go out tomorrow, or today and Friday, who knows? We haven't actually figured all that out, but we're gonna go out today, do some sourcing, hopefully find some good stuff to sell on Amazon. And I also have boxes to drop off, to ship out, to go off to Amazon. What am I shipping out? It's definitely a smaller load than I normally would, although I think there's still quite a few items, like 140 some items headed off to Amazon distribution center. And sales continue to be good for me on Amazon. I know people complain about it and, say the fees are too high or there's no money to be made, and that's fine. If for you it doesn't work, that's cool. For me, it's where my full-time income comes from, so, that is what it is. And Amazon, because of the way it works, you can buy in bulk, you can buy stuff in quantity, and it's really no problem to list it and send it in. It's a lot less work than like eBay or Etsy for me. So for me, talking about maximizing use of time, Amazon lets me do that. So I am, as I said, this year I'm focusing on writing, getting some books out there, and by doing Amazon FBA, I can still make a full-time living and still have enough time to, do my side project here, my writing stuff. I was finding that when I was trying to do Etsy too, I just did not have enough time to do everything that I wanted to do. So this works for me, and you have to find what works for you, of course. One thing I have noticed about Amazon, and this started like within the past week or two, there's my dog Jack, when you go to list things, when you go to send them to Amazon, when you go to put them into a shipping plan on Amazon, you get this message that this item is overstocked and not likely to sell, please remove it from this shipment or something like that. And you have to check a box that, you're still sending it in anyway and send them in. And the first time I got it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It was something that I sell regularly, and I was either out of this item or had like one or two left in stock, and I'd never seen that message before. It's got a, low enough sales rank that it was really strange. I was like, I don't know what that is. Maybe Amazon has a ton of them themselves that they have there or something. I just thought it was a weird quirk. And then I got it on a whole bunch more items that, not a whole bunch, but maybe half a dozen items that I was sending in. And again, okay, some of them were things that I don't normally sell, but other things were things that I sell all the time, every week. And I know there are things when they get to the Amazon warehouse, they sell within a week. And, because the rank is low enough, it's a popular item, the price is there. I have no idea what is going on over at Amazon that we're getting these error messages, but I've been ignoring them. I've seen stuff that I sent in that I got this error message on, they've already sold. So I would not pay it any mind if you're a new reseller and you're a little scared by this message or whatever. It seems to be meaningless. Sometimes, okay, it's a legitimate thing and something's got the super high sales rank, or you can tell there's 50 other sellers of this item that isn't that popular, but, I don't know, use your best judgment, of course. If it looks like, hey, maybe it's an overstock thing. The only thing I can figure out is there are sellers that have this item in their inventory and maybe have it priced too high. You know, if they have the price point set too high, it's not going to sell, obviously. If it's an item that's selling for, you know, $15.99 all the time, and, you know, somebody's got it priced at $29.99, well, yeah, they're not going to sell theirs, because who's going to buy that when you can buy it for $15.99? And so those people might have it sitting there in an Amazon warehouse, and it's not moving. They're paying long-term storage fees on it because their price is too high or something. And so Amazon, in their algorithm or their system or whatever, has like identified like, oh, this is an item that people are, you know, not moving, and, you know, they're paying fees on, even though it's just maybe one or two sellers that have this problem and everyone else is still selling the thing like mad. And so this algorithm is, you know, shooting out this error message when you go to ship this item in. So I don't know. Anyway, that's just a weird little thing I have noticed in recent weeks with Amazon. And like I said, use your judgment, but in most cases it does not seem to be something that is true, from what I can tell. So yeah, that's really all that's going on in reselling for me. As I said last week, I do have my Etsy store turned on to vacation settings. I do have to, like, you know, get rid of some stuff still. I'll probably like lot things together and put it up on eBay, which I have not done. Haven't had I've had the time, I guess. I haven't really had the motivation to go do that. The other thing is, like, I think I've said this before, like, this stuff is up in my attic. That's where I store all the Etsy stuff that I have for sale. And not only is my attic a mess, it is also not very well insulated, which means, you know, in the summer, it's super hot up there, and in the winter, like right now, it's freezing cold. So, and we've had some cold days here. I just have been like, yeah, I don't feel like going up there and doing that. I will. I'm kind of waiting for a nice day maybe to do it, or, you know, whenever I get the motivation to do it. I have some other stuff I gotta get listed on eBay. I was gonna do that the other day, and I was just like, I don't feel like doing this. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess. I mean, I'm not really hurting for money or anything. If I was, obviously, I'd be a little bit more motivated. It's more about just getting rid of some stuff here as opposed to bringing in the extra cash. And so that's where I'm at. That's what's going on in my reselling life right now. Not terribly exciting. On the other end of things, you know, my merch and print-on-demand stuff. That's another area I'm kind of behind on doing stuff. I've got some stuff up. The other day I did a whole batch of stuff that I put up, so, you know, it's fits and spurts for me with that. I don't really have a set, like, oh, I'm gonna get 10 shirts on a day or something like that. I don't do that, but then I did like 40 the other day. So, you know, that's just kind of, that works a little bit more for me, the way I work, I guess. I don't know. And other days, you know, maybe I'll just do like a half dozen or something if I'm in the mood to do that. And, yeah, sales have been steady, but, I did notice, and if you are a merch seller, I don't know if you've noticed this too. So in December, we had that great merch shutdown where, like, just about everything was not available, or just, like, weird things were not available. And I had certain shirts, certain designs that were what I would term my best sellers. Like, they were stuff that sold reliably, maybe not every day, but you know, every other day or something like that. You know, they sold all the time, again and again, certain designs I had. And I'm thinking maybe like 5 or 6 in particular that were pretty steady sellers for me, right? And so all of those were not available in December, which is fine. And like I said, other stuff that I just put on or that I hadn't sold before or barely sold was available, and then those started selling and the rank improved on those. But what I've noticed now that everything is available again, not all my best sellers have like come back. Like, they're not selling. I have, I'm trying to think now, I think like 2 of the shirts that were like best sellers before have started selling again. I mean, one pretty much sells every day. Yeah, they both sell just about every day. So that's cool. But what's not cool is that the other ones have not come back. And there's no real reason for it. I don't know why one more than another. And, you know, you could say, well, it's gone out of style or it's not cool anymore. But like, these were shirts that sold all the time. So I'm kind of bummed about that, and I don't know. I could maybe try like advertising them or something like that to get the rank back up there, see if that, you know, jumpstart sales, but I really haven't gotten into that. It's something I might experiment with at some point, but you know, right now and got a lot of things going on, and I'm not sure how to, you know, the best way to go about that. I'd have to do a little more research and think a little bit more about what I'd want to do with that. So I haven't done anything, and yeah, so I'm working on the writing stuff too, and that takes up some time, and have some different projects going. So anyway, that's, you know, my adventures this week. Gonna go out shopping in a little bit, hopefully find some good stuff to sell, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in another week or so. So see you again soon. Happy selling, everyone.